helicopter.
No, we're not gonna
And one
restart it.
thing
We're just gonna do a different map.
you want to restart this or you want to keep it? Alright. Basically, so they split up the teams into two helis, and they usually do that and when they can, and we're supposed to believe that these guys who are trained for millions and millions of dollars go in one helicopter all together and get shot by an RPG, which is highly inaccurate, and it's a Chinook
Yeah, pretty
helicopter. Those
much.
things are made to handle that shit. I mean, they're not only just fires either. They're made to like be undercover.
James Bond's a
James
beast.
Bond shit. They're not just like freaking just like commando guys. They're also like secret agent guys, intelligence, all that shit. They're supposed to be able to blend in just like that. Come out, can't like if you were like making a commercial for them, the guy would step out of freaking blackness and just like say, "Steel Team 6, motherfucker," and then just fade back in, and then.
Oh, also I have another message for you. Our MLG team, TDIS or die, bitches.
But basically, they carry thousands of dollars on them in person. They don't have like credit cards. These guys are made to like blend in. They know more. Most of them know more than maybe 5, 10 languages. And we're supposed to believe that all of them, every single one of them died in one Chinook helicopter. One. Like really, one Chinook helicopter. When their policy is split your forces in half, fade into the background. I mean, they like became known for the first time once they killed the top lot. They had to do that.
So what are you guys doing?
Hi Joe. We're discussing something right now. People, this is Travi, another member of our MW3 team. You may not see more of him on how he fares. But, yeah, so basically we're supposed to believe that the most highly trained, highly classified fighting force in the world.
Basically, they got completely pwned and it's a lie.
Up in one Chinook helicopter. But it has, how, I mean really, they're supposed to be like highest priority, like if, like on Black Ops, remember when you're in like that freaking city and your guy, like that one guy's on the radio and he's like, you can't get fucking air support, and your guy just grabs it and just freaking like says the password and it magically you get freaking air support.
Ready up, dude.
Basically they're like that. If they need anything, they get you know, that shit.
It's bullshit.
It's just like, it's basically perfect cover. It's perfect cover up, except for if people actually looked at it more in depth. That'd be the perfect way for them to fade back into the background without like gaining a freaking presence. They have to remain secret. That's the thing, because their lives would be in danger if they were in. So, really, they have to be secret. It's basically like, it's like taking a cure for cancer, putting it out in the open for like 5 days, and then freaking just like taking it back like 2 hours later. It's like, what the hell? It's like you can.
Air support armory now online.
You know? I'm not saying that it could happen. I'm just saying it's like highly unlikely. It's just like, really? Is that really happening? I mean, did they even get their names out after they did
I
that?
don't think
know if
so.
they did.
Well, they might have. Well, I'm sure the FBI knows.
Who?
Ready up. SEAL Team
Wait,
6,
who?
Travi.
I got Fred. So basically, it's just like, really? You're supposed to be the equivalent, the military equivalent of Chuck Norris.
So,
RPG.
you're telling me they know more than 10 languages and they have them mastered.
They're fluent. Most of them are fluent. Most guys in the CIA and like secret, like governmental agencies usually at least know one language, and these guys are badass. So they know, they have a mastery of language. they need to. If they're going to do spy work or you're in like
I know what you mean.
crash or something, you need to know the language. You know? Yeah. And they carry thousands of dollars.
So people, this is Travi,
Just to survive on it. That's
and he's a member of our MLG team. Yep.
Alright. Moving on from taboo shit. Fucking shit. Okay, got too serious once I started
Enemy
talking.
attack chopper near your location. Recommend you
So,
Got Craig.
near your position. Be advised they are
Raider, my question to you is, do you really think that Obama's plan was to stop the war? Because honestly, I don't. I really don't. If you think about it, Obama only brought the soldiers back from Iraq and took them out of there just to redeport them in Afghanistan, which is a war we've been fighting for coming up on 15 years. So, here I do.
I don't have enough
But
dude, I don't think that they
so honestly, no, listen, I think World War III is honestly gonna happen from this if we don't get out soon, because though, as they said, the Afghanistan soldiers will fight until they're not scared to die. Basically, they will fight until they can't fight,
actually
lose their life. But you
not all of them.
know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure these guys, some of these guys aren't all like the terrorists. Some of them are hardcore, like they die and you go to family pretty versions and having all this shit. But others are actually farmers and shit that were just like picked up from the freaking villages and shit while the terrorists were raiding them. They're just basically a game of inventory stuff.
So
So really, not all of them are bad, but really you gotta get rid of the guys that are hardcore. That hardcore bad strong, the other ones just run away.
Yeah. That's pretty much what we need to do here,
No,
You should go tell everyone that. Just
No, I'm-
kill all the good guys
Yeah.
and let those guys be alone.
no,
So they give
I'm not-
up.
I don't understand the whole thing. That's my basic understanding of it. Really, what would you do if you had the freaking power over the U.S. military? Like really, what would you do?
well, there's several things you could do, but the only thing I would recommend you do
approaching your position from
is, hold on, let me think about this. I think we honestly need to just leave Afghan. All hell's gonna break loose there. We let all the civilians deal with it, and then watch what happens when we move on to another country. Like, why not focus on Korea? Let's get back at those motherfuckers for winning the war against us back in the war. So yeah, 1960. So let's get back.
1960.
Alright, but anyways, people,
I gotta go get that.
let's get back at those fuckers, and then after we get back at those guys, let's hit Afghan harder than we've ever hit them. Like, because once they realize we've moved on to another country, they're gonna, oh shit, I've got nothing to worry about. They're gonna let their guard down. They're gonna try and attack another country other than the U.S., and then boom, we come in and bomb the shit out of them. I mean, bomb the living shit out of them. And then, guess what? No more. I know, but we need to, like, you know what I mean? Like, go to a different country like Korea. Get back at those motherfuckers, because obviously we're more advanced at this point than they are. Like, way more advanced than they are at this point.
fitted with explosives or in your vicinity.
And,
Keep your distance over.
Yes, but why
okay,
would
they're
you
not
want to
gonna.
send
No,
a bunch
listen.
of people to die? Again. So
No,
it could
because
last just
here's
as
the
long
thing.
as any of the other wars.
Korea, at this point, the only thing they have that can maybe, like, give them a chance against us is booby traps. And that's about it. So, let's say we send somebody like SEAL Team 6 in, okay? You get what I'm following this. We send in SEAL Team 6 to Korea. We, like I said, we take the shit, we destroy the shit out of them. And then, Korea's gone. Guess what? No one has to worry about Korea's bitch ass anymore. And then, we hit, hold on. I'm trying to focus here. And then we go back to Afghan, bomb the living shit out of them, and then they're like, what the fuck? You know, we've got no soldiers left. Our guard's down. We're weak. We've got no other options but to give up. And that could possibly work, but leave in the comments what you think America should go from here. Honestly, I don't think Newt Gingrich or Mitt Romney should be president. If anybody is, it's got to be Santorum. At least he's got a good head on his shoulders. And fucking Ron Paul, okay? He's a hippie, but he knows what he's doing. Like, he's not like a hippie like I hate war, but you know what I mean? He's like a hippie like, yeah, he smokes pot. Well, he used to smoke pot. Yeah. He's a down-to-earth hippie. He's okay with war, and he smokes pot. Well, he used to when it was legal back in his day. And honestly, he's got a good... He's smarter than every... Because, listen, here's his idea. Listen, no. He's smarter than half of every... He's smarter than... like anybody running for president right now, because he said we're spending trillions and trillions of dollars in Afghanistan and other countries that the war should have been over with like how many years ago, and we're spending trillions of dollars a month down there when we could be spending that money to get America out of debt with other countries so we can make more allies. And then guess what? Now America's got a good head on their shoulders. Like he said, we're spending way too much money that we don't need to be spending in other countries, when honestly we could just back out of those countries and go somewhere else and make America advanced on the charts. You know what I mean, Raider? But, Raider, doesn't Ron Paul make sense?
Yes, we don't know what we're talking about, but this is a view of the person who has been born and raised through
Pretty much all of my... Here, help me, Raider, the jug got me. Pretty much all of my family was in the Marines. Not all of them was in a war, not the Marines, but in the military. They weren't all in wars, but most of them were. And, come on, I could use some help. Dude, I'm dead. Damn it.
Not the best, but you made it.
Yeah.
Alright, people. Alright, listen, hold on, before we start this up, we're gonna end this here. If you agree with anything we said in that conversation, let us know in the comment section below. Other than that, peace out. Raider, peace.